What is going on YouTube? Tim here from Team Vortex TCG coming at you with the new set Shining Victories. I have got myself a booster box of this to open in this particular video. So that is what we're doing in today's video. So what I will state is the stuff I'm looking for in here, obviously the Blue Eyes cards, they are the main priority. And also I think the digital bug cards as well is what I'm looking for from this particular set. So without further ado, I'm actually going to get into opening it. I don't have any particular sleeves for this opening to obviously like sleeve up the hollows, but I do have a lot of like spare sleeves here, so we'll be using these to sleeve up the hollows as we go along. So without further ado, let's get into this particular box opening. I've actually been waiting pretty much all day for this to come. I ordered this box and two other boxes, not of the same set. This is the only box I've got of Shining Victories, and then I've got two other sets to open for you guys as well. So look out in the upcoming days for the other two boxes, but today's box is obviously the new set Shining Victories. Let's move the pen out the way there. So this is another set that obviously has the hollows in every single pack, which is what I do enjoy, having hollows in every single pack. As I stated, I don't know if I've actually stated this before, but having hollows in every single pack actually helps out with the newer players and obviously getting their collection up and running. So I'm going to put the packs up here and I'm going to put the box there so you guys can still see it. I'll zoom out just a tiny bit more. There we go, I've zoomed out all the way I believe. Let's move that. Actually let's zoom in 1, 2, 3, there we go. Sorry about all of that. Nevertheless, let's get on to the first pack. Now, as I stated, I want to get the Blue Eyes stuff as much as possible, because it is a deck that I'm looking to build going forward. So I'm hoping to get some of those cards. I need to actually invest in some Blue Eyes at some point before they get to ridiculous prices. But I'm actually going to move them a little bit more out of the way, but you guys can still see them. So we get a Lunar Light White Rabbit. Dynamist Eruption, that'll be quite good for my Dynamist, so I'm actually going to put that to the top. Protector with Eyes of Blue, a Blue Eyes support card there. Redicicle, Spirit of the Fail Wind, and then our first hollow is a Cosmos Scaredy Lion. We get a Fire King Island. I've actually already got 3 of these from trading at my locals last week, but this will be going into my Fire King deck, so be sure to look out for a new profile on that. Wonder, Exceed, and Amorphage Pride. I love the look of the Amorphage cards, so that is another kind of archetype that I want to see a lot of in this particular box, so I can start building that particular deck as well. So as I said, I'm going to start sleeving up the hollows that I do get from these boxes going forward, just because I feel like as soon as they come out of the pack, I do want to protect the hollow cards. So that is why I have sleeved up the Cosmos Scaredy Lion there. So what I am going to try and do is I'm not going to try and go through as many commons as I have in previous videos. I'm just going to try and skip to the rares and the hollows, but also obviously show you the commons as well, to give you guys a little bit of a look at those. Molosseum of White, I'm guessing that's a card for Blue Eyes, so I'll put that to the top. And we get Amorphage Pain, the Imagination, Draco Overlord. That's a pretty cool card. It's one of the Amorphages, so I will be definitely looking into that. Gear Anchor, another digital bug there, and a Despot. So we've got new Despots in here, that's pretty cool. I know one person at my locals who is currently building Despot, I believe, so anything I get for those guys I will also be putting to one side to see if he wants to obviously trade for those. So on to pack number 3. Not a bad start so far. We've got a Cosmo Scaredy Lion. I don't really know whether people are using that in Cosmos, but we've also got an Amorphage card, which is what I was looking for. So on to the next pack. We get another Raid Raptor, so I will be looking at these because obviously I'm building Raid Raptors. We get a Anti-Kaiju there, and another archetype that some people are actually looking to build. And our hollow is Tuner's High, and then we get Dwarf Star Dragon, Digital Bug, and a Gear Anchor at the end. Not really too sure how good Gear Anchor actually is, so I will obviously try and look into that, because I do have a few of the Gear cards from the past, as well as the what are they called, the mechas or mechanas or whatever they're called, like Gear Frame and Fortress. I've got a few of them. So moving on to the next pack even. So we get a Morphage Envy, and we get a Landwalker. That's a nice super to get. I'm very happy with putting the Landwalker there. That is a card that I will definitely be able to shift at locals to a few people, because there are a few Cosmo players there. Again, as I said earlier, I don't really know how many people will be using Scaredy Lion, but again, it's a card that I'll more than likely be able to shift at my locals. So moving on to the next pack here. So far so good in my personal opinion. 4 packs in, yeah, okay, we've only got our supers, but that means that we've got the secrets and the ultras to look forward to, so that's pretty cool. So we get another Blackwing card there. The amount of Blackwing support that is coming out kind of baffles me. It's not really the greatest support in the world, and the deck still isn't that good in my opinion, but we're still getting Blackwing support. High Speed Roid Puzzle, and we get a Stardust Seer Divine Dragon as our first ultra there. Not really too sure whether people are looking for this, but I'm very, very happy that Stardust is getting some more cards. I guess you could say it's support, but it's not really support for Stardust. But I'm glad that they're starting to bring that kind of element to the game back with Stardust, because the original Stardust, in my opinion, was one of the best synchros back when synchros were all the rage. And obviously you had the likes of Black Rose, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Red Dragon Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend didn't really see much play, if I'm too honest with you guys. I would have thought that I would have seen a little bit more. So our rare is Lunar Light Cat Dancer, and then we get a Morphage Infection. So that might be a good card for a Morphages there. We get another support for Gigas, and a few other cards there as well. So as I said guys, I am going to look into building the Morphages, just to see if the deck is any good. So once I've actually built the deck, I will bring you guys a deck profile of that. And one thing I want to say with regards to my videos guys is I'm trying to upload every single week. I won't say every single day, because I do have a gaming channel that takes preference during the week, and then this takes preference during the weekend, like recording wise. So I'm hoping to pop some videos throughout the week for you guys this week. As I said, I've got 2 other boxes to open of 2 other sets, and I've also got a few of the deck profiles to bring you guys again. So our rare here is Thunder King Light Strike Kaiju, another Kaiju card there, and we get a Lunar Light Leo Dancer. That's pretty cool. Again, don't really know whether that's going to be used in a Lunar Light deck, but I have seen, because the locals I go to, we've got a Facebook page, and one of the guys posted on there, does anyone have any of the Lunar Light stuff? So I don't know if he picked anything up today, because I didn't actually attend locals today, but if he didn't, I'll probably be able to shift that to him. So at the moment, I believe we've only had one ultra, and the rest has been supers. So that's okay. We've got a few good supers, which is what I was kind of looking for. We get another Blackwing there, but the supers we've got are pretty good. I'm fairly happy with them. So our rare is Lunar Light Blue Cat, and then we get another Cosmo Scaredy Lion. That's our second Scaredy Lion of the pack opening, and we get another Fire King Island as well. I'm pretty sure in the first pack it went Cosmo Scaredy Lion into Fire King Island as well. I know for a fact that Fire King Island is going to be a common that I can shift very, very easily at locals. Not because people are running a Fire King deck, but a lot of people are looking to put it in different decks. So I will be able to shift those fairly easily, so I do already have my playset for my Fire Kings, as I stated earlier, so I'm not too fussed about basically pulling those, if that makes sense. Like, if I hadn't had the playset already, then I'd be like, oh, I'm looking for Fire King Island, but right now I'm really not. So moving on to this pack, we have Fusion Tag as our rare, and then we get Digital Bug Rhinoceros. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but we get a Digital Bug right there. Another Dynamis, that's pretty cool. So there's some more Dynamis support in this deck. I keep saying deck, I need to stop that. We get some more Dynamis support in this set. I actually pulled this particular card in a couple of random packs I opened at my locals last week, and I actually managed to trade that off very, very easily. So I do believe that that might be able to be traded off fairly easily if I'm not making digital bugs myself. So moving on to this next pack, we have the 3 packs left on this right hand side of the box, and then we have obviously the 12 packs on the other side. So we get another Master with Blue Eyes. I think we've got a playset of these now. 10 Matai, I don't even know how to pronounce that. 10 Matai, I guess you pronounce that. And then we get an Amorphous Persona. I believe that's another Morphage card, which is pretty good. and then that is the rest of the pack there. So we're getting quite a few cards for the Amorphage Archetype, and we're also getting a lot of cards regarding Dynamis, Lunar Lights. So we're getting a lot of the new stuff, which I'm actually very, very happy and very, very excited for. I haven't really looked into what some of these cards do. In fact, I haven't really looked at this set at all. But I thought I'd buy it because obviously A, it's a new set, and B, there's some really cool cards in here from what I've heard from people at locals. So moving on, another Raid Raptor there. Bug Emergency. Our rare is Magical Cavalry of the Kulubub, I guess you can pronounce that. And then we get a Priestess with Eyes of Blue, a very nice card to get. Obviously it is some Blue Eye support right there. I believe this is the first holo Blue Eye support card we've got in this particular set, so I'm very, very happy with pulling that. I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to build Blue Eyes myself. As I stated at the start, I want to try and get the support for Blue Eyes to kind of look into it, and then if I want to build it, I will invest in some Blue Eyes. But right now, not 100% sure if I definitely want to build that particular deck or not. So last pack on the right hand side of the box, and we get Lunar Light Cat Dancer as our rare, and then another Tuner's High as our super there. So we have actually pulled 2 of the Tuner's High cards. I think this is one of the holos in the set that no one's looking for whatsoever. It's one of those holos that you sit there and you think, that's a bit annoying. I didn't really want to pull that, especially if it's like a random pack as well. It's like, I didn't really want to pull that card. So let's move this box out the way. So last side of the box, let's just move that up there just a little bit. So first pack on the left hand side for this box, we get Force of the True Dracos, another Raid Raptor there, Performer Power Odd Eyes Unicorn. That looks pretty cute, not gonna lie. And then our first secret rare is Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. That is insane. Like, I didn't even know that there was a fusion for the Blue Eyes in this particular set. I'm sorry if you guys didn't see that, because I kind of got it up here, I guess, to try and read the cards, so I do apologise about that. I'll try and keep them in shot for you. But Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon is an absolutely insane secret rare to get. First secret rare of the box. I'm extremely, extremely happy with that pull. That is one card that I was looking for from this set. It was one of the cards that I actually looked into and I thought, that looks pretty cool. And I'm very, very glad that I actually pulled that as well. So first secret of the set pulled, and it is the Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. Very, very happy with that. So next pack on the left hand side, we get Amorphage Greed. That looks pretty darn cool. I'm not going to lie, the Amorphages actually have really cool artwork. And then our holo is Cattle Call, which is a super rare. And then the rest of the cards there for you guys. Kaiju Files right at the end. Not too sure how good the Kaiju archetype is going to be. But at the same time, they've got some cool cards. So I might look into those and see what they're all about a little bit in a little bit more detail at some point, just to see if they're worth building a deck for, just to have a little bit of fun with, I guess. So next pack on this particular side, we get another Blue Eye support card there, Angel Trumpeter, another Raid Raptor, Magical Cavalry of whatever that says, don't even know, and then we get Dragon Spirit of the White, another Blue Eyes card that I really, really wanted to pull from this set. So I'm extremely, extremely happy right now to actually start pulling some of the cool Blue Eye support cards. We've had the Twin Burst Dragon, we've had one other Blue Eye support, and now we've had Spirit of the White. Spirit, I know, is one of the cards that everyone's looking for Blue Eyes, so I'm very, very happy to pull that card. That is absolutely insane. So next pack, I don't even know, I can't express how happy I am with this particular box so far, guys. It's been absolutely incredible. Some of the cards I've been a bit like, I didn't really want to pull that, but some of them I've been like, oh my god, I wanted that so badly. So in next pack here we get another anti-kaiju War Machine Mecha Dogdoran, I guess you pronounce that, and we get another Landwalker. That is an insane super rare to get. So we've got 2 Landwalkers now, we've got another Fire King Island there, so I think I pulled a playset of islands in this box. So if I hadn't actually traded for those or obtained those at my locals last week, I would have had a playset to use anyway. But we do get another Landwalker there, so I'm extremely, extremely happy with that. So moving on to the next set. Why did I say the next set? The next pack even. Jesus, my words today. So a Lunar Light Wolf. I think that's the first wolf we've actually pulled. I might be mistaken there. Okay, so Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju, so another Kaiju there, and Red Eyes Toon Dragon. That is a fairly cool card to pull. I don't really know how awesome or how good this particular Toon card is. I actually managed to pull Toon Buster Blader, which is a rare in a pack. It's not in this set, but in a previous set. But I'm quite happy they're bringing out some new Toon cards, because it means that people that enjoy playing like Toon decks can actually use some of the most iconic cards in the game, but in the Toon form. So we get Red Eyes Toon there. That's not really a card to get too excited about, but at the same time I'm fairly happy to pull something a little bit different to obviously what people are looking for in this set. So that might be a card that I keep hold of for quite a while, just because I like the look of the artwork as well, so that's pretty cool. So I think we've got so many Ray Raptors in this set already. Another Blackwing Decay of the Ill Wind, Spirit of the Full Wind, and then a Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon. I've already pulled one of obtained one of those, so I don't really know whether I need another one for my Raid Raptors, but nevertheless I'm very, very happy to get this particular Raid Raptor card, because if I do need to, I now have to, so that is a good thing. So let's just sleeve that up right there. How many packs have we got left? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. Let's get on with it. Let's see if we can get anything more epic. That's not the greatest English, but anything else epic. There we go, that's a little bit better. So Lunalight Wolf again, Lunalight Purple Butterfly, Beacon of Wind, a Morphage Envy, another Morphage card, and then we get a Assault Blackwing to Droid, the Rain Sprinkling. I'm very, very happy that we haven't pulled more of these, because as I said earlier, Blackwings are a deck that they're trying to bring back. They're trying to give it more support, and the support isn't making the deck any better in my opinion. Like the support that I've seen so far in this particular set and previous sets, I'm a bit like, meh, that's not the greatest support in the world for Blackwings. I know you want to bring it back, but at the same time, just focus on something else. Like Insectors would be a great set to have new cards for. Just because they haven't had new cards in quite a while. I know Blackwings haven't had new cards in a while, but nevertheless, that is not the greatest stuff in the world. But we get another Landwalker there, so we get a I think we've got a playset now of Landwalkers in this particular box, so that's pretty cool. That'll be I'll be able to shift those very, very easily, especially as a playset. I know a lot of people that are running Cosmos at my locals, so that Landwalker is insane to pull, especially having 3 of them now. If someone needs like 2 and one other person needs 1, they're like easy trade bait pretty much, because I'm not going to be running Cosmos anytime soon. It's a cool deck, but it's not a deck that I really see myself playing. If you guys haven't really realised by now, I'm more of an anti-meta, I want to build what I want to build type of person. So the next card we get is a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. Don't really know how good this card is, but the artwork on that looks insane, and that's the rest of the pack for you guys. But the artwork on this particular card right here looks incredible. I don't even know if I want to trade it, because once again it is some artwork that I just love. Sometimes I sit there and I look at artwork and I think, do I actually want to trade this card? Not because I'm going to use it, but because the artwork looks extremely good. I need to kind of look into what that does, just to see if it's worthwhile putting into anything. But next pack here, we've got 3 packs left. So a Morphage Lysis, and then we get an Morphage Goliath. This is the first holo Morphage I've actually pulled. Another Fire King Island there. So I wish that I had pulled like I don't know, a couple more Goliaths rather than the Blackwing support and I don't know, Tuner's High or whatever it's called. But there's always a possibility that in the next couple of packs we pull some more holos for the Amorphage. I don't even know how many holos the Amorphage particular archetype has. It might just be that one, but I would have preferred, even if it's just that one, to pull a few more. So last but one pack here, our rare is Magical Cavalry again, and then we get a Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon as our super rare. So we've now got a playset of Ultimate Falcons, not just from this box but in general. So that's pretty cool. As I said earlier, don't really know if I need to be playing more than one in the deck, but it's quite good to have the Ultimate Falcon there anyway. So last pack, and if memory serves correct, you're supposed to get 2 secrets per set, and this is the last pack, so this should theoretically be another secret. Let's see what we get. is that on all of the packs, this thing right down the middle? Yeah, it is. I just haven't noticed it because I've been going through the packs and just opening them from the back. So last pack here, this should be a secret. If it's not, I'll be very, very disappointed. So we get a Speedroid Den Daiko Duke, and we get a I can't even see it, Crystal Ring Wing Synchro Dragon. The card that is on the box. Don't really know how to feel about this particular secret rare, just because it's a card that I haven't looked into. Let's be perfectly honest. I'm going to be real with you guys. It's not a card that I've looked into, so I'm a bit like, I don't know what's going to do, all that kind of stuff. But very, very happy with this box, guys. I'll do a very, very quick recap for you in just a second. So let's sleeve that up and let's do a recap for you guys. So let me just very, very quickly sort these out. I might actually cut the video to where I sort these out for you guys in just a second, so bear with me, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so quick recap for you. I got a obviously the Blue Eyes Twin Burst, the box card. These pretty much all of them are one of, so I'm very, very happy with like the cards I've actually pulled, especially the triple Landwalker there. These particular cards will be very, very handy to be able to trade off. They might be one of the easiest supers to get, not too sure, but very happy I've got 3 of them nevertheless. A couple of Scaredy Lions as well, 2 Ultimate Falcons, a couple of Tuners High. These are the ones that I would have preferred the Amorphage cards to be. Sorry, I would prefer to have 2 other Amorphage rather than a Tuners High, but nevertheless, 2 Tuners High there. We get the badass looking Ritual Monster, Infection, Leo Dancer. Again, would have preferred this to be something else. Quite happy to pull the Toon Eyes, Amorphage Goliath, Cattle, Digital Bug, and also the Princess with Eyes of Blue. So that is it for this particular video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. That has been the Shining Victories booster box. That basically is the new set. Obviously, you guys know it's a new set. And I did actually pull one of the cards, well, a couple of cards that I was actually looking for, so I'm very, very happy with that. So if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, rating, and subscribe to the channel. Links in the description down below will be to my gaming channel, so if you guys are into Destiny, please be sure to go and check that channel out. I literally upload Destiny videos every single day over on that channel, so be sure to go and check that out if you are into Destiny. But nevertheless, guys, thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one.